Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So let's just hop in and see what's going on, y'all. Holy Spirit. We got the Three of Swords. Somebody, could receive some heartbreaking news out here. This is like, like life-shattering news. Somebody, could receive, like some type of life-changing news. There could be some type of life-changing event, that could be, like taking place in somebody's life. Ace of Cups in the reverse. There could be somebody, that could be heartbroken. And it definitely could have something to do, with like not having some type of new beginning out here. Somebody, could receive some type of heartbreaking news, and it definitely has something to do, with like a loss. So somebody, could receive some information and it has something to do with a loss. But somebody is unemotional out here. So something about, like somebody, this could be somebody, that could be hiding, like their emotions. Or this is somebody that, like they just don't care. We got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So something about, somebody being defeated out here. There definitely is somebody, that doesn't want somebody's cup to overflow out here. Somebody, could receive, like some type of information and it could cause them, like to stop doing something. So somebody, could receive, like some information, like somebody could go to the doctor and they find out, that, like, them, like drinking, is causing, like some type of health issues. So somebody, could stop drinking, or somebody, they could, like whatever, information that they receive, they could stop doing whatever it is, that, could be of a concern. We got Four of Swords. So something is definitely being put to rest out here. Or somebody, could be being laid to rest. We got the Ace of Swords. The truth. So yeah, I'm speaking some type of truth. Yeah, some heartbreaking truth out here. Or some heart-shattering truth. There definitely could be some truth, that, like, maybe somebody, like, needs to speak some truth. But, with, like, whatever this truth is, like, it could hurt. Or, like, somebody, could be realizing that, like, the truth hurts out here. But the truth definitely, is going to be revealed out here. Or somebody, they need to, like, face the truth. Or somebody, could be facing the truth. Or they're about to. Or there's somebody, that, they need to tell somebody, the truth. How's this Three of Swords here? Somebody, could receive, like some type of truth while they're sleeping. You know what I mean? So this is like, like somebody having a dream, and it could reveal some truth to them in their dream. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like they could receive some type of heartbreaking news, and you know, like, so this is like somebody receiving, you know, like a phone call, you know, and like wakes them up out of their sleep. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like sleeping on somebody. So, or somebody, you know, yeah, like not paying attention, you know, to, you know, like what's going on around them. Somebody, you know, could have been sleeping on, you know, like, yeah, like their intuition or somebody else's intuition out here. Somebody, you know, could have a cat. Something, you know, could happen, you know, like to somebody's cat. Somebody's cat, you know, like could pass away in their sleep. Or something about, yeah, like somebody sleeping with cats. Or something about, yeah, like somebody's vagina. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a S. Why is this Ace of Cups in the reverse? The Tower card. So there definitely, it could be a big change that could be about to take place. Wow. But there definitely, it could be a storm, you know. That could be, you know, like, yeah, brewing. I feel like, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like praying, you know, like for forgiveness and mercy, but it's kind of like, yeah, the storm, you know, is already, yeah, like hovering over somebody's head. We got leaving Earth. So somebody, you know, yeah, could literally, yeah, be leaving Earth out here. I don't know, it seems like, yeah, like, you know, like something, you know, could go from bad to worse for somebody out here. Why is this Four of Swords here? Somebody's first or last name can start with an L. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to erase something now, because the eraser card flipped over. So somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like pray for forgiveness and mercy. You know, somebody, you know, could be, you know, like asking, you know, for like some type of forgiveness, you know, for their sins. We got a star out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be well known. There could be somebody, you know, like a celebrity, you know, or, you know, like, yeah, somebody that's well known that could pass away. Somebody, you know, would benefit, you know, with, yeah, like, you know, like getting some rest, you know, that, you know, could help, yeah, like somebody to heal. So, or maybe, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be healing, you know, like in their sleep. It's something about, yeah, like, when somebody sleeps. For somebody else, somebody, you know, doesn't have dreams, you know. So that could be, you know, like somebody's spiritual team trying to protect them, you know, from like some information or something like that. But we got an Aquarius, so there could be an Aquarius involved. I don't know. There could be an Aquarius, you know, that could be, you know, laid to rest. Or, yeah, there could be Aquarius, you know, that could be like laying something to rest. Or somebody definitely, yeah, could be praying, you know, like for some type of mercy and forgiveness, you know what I mean? And they could be trying to, yeah, like heal something with somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could go to therapy out here. Or somebody, you know, would benefit with going to therapy. But it's, I don't know, I'm also picking up too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like in self-harm energy. So somebody, you know, could be having thoughts, you know, of like self-harm out here. We got thirsty boots. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to be aware, you know, of like thirsty boots. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be thirsty. So thirsty for somebody's energy, you know. Thirsty, you know, when it comes to, you know, like trying to cause some drama. Thirsty, you know, to try to cause somebody some heartbreak out here. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they can receive, yeah, like some information, you know, and yeah, like they could stop doing something. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody sleeping, you know, like on their own intuition, or yeah, like sleeping on somebody else's intuition. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, find out that they bit off more than they can chew. Somebody, could, yeah, be about to, have to, like, eat their words out here. Somebody would benefit, with, like, drinking water. So somebody, could be dehydrated out here. Give me another one, please. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on their twin flame journey out here. Somebody, could have a twin, or somebody, could have, like, twins, like twin boys or twin girls. Something about, yeah, like, somebody possibly, yeah, could want to heal, with, like, their kids, or something about, yeah, some kids. Or, yeah, this is just childish, immature, like, people. There definitely, yeah, could be, like, some people, that could be, like, yeah, like, fighting, like, for the ball to be in their court out here. So something about, yeah, like, some type of fighting or some type of arguing taking place. I don't know. Something definitely, yeah, could happen. And it definitely, yeah, could happen to some kids. Definitely, yeah, while somebody's sleeping. So, for those that have kids, just be aware of your kids, getting out of the house, or be aware, of your kids, like, yeah, like, meddling around the house, because it's something about, yeah, some kids, could get hurt, or something about, yeah, some kids being harmed. We got the sit down and have a conversation card. So there could be somebody, that could want to, like, sit down and have a conversation with somebody. Somebody, yeah, could be, like, wanting to put something to rest. So somebody, yeah, they could want to tell some truth out here. Something about, yeah, a healing conversation. Or, yeah, somebody, they could be, like, yeah, going to a counselor, or going through it to a therapist, or somebody, could be thinking about that. Maybe somebody, wants to ask somebody, like, can we go to counseling? Can we go to therapy? Or, yeah, there's some kids, that need to go to counseling or therapy. Or there's somebody, that, yeah, they need to face the truth. That, yeah, like, maybe they need some type of counseling or some type of therapy, from, yeah, like, some stuff that took place, like, in their childhood out here. Why is Thirsty Boots here? We got a mature man. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, like, now, realize, that they need to be a man, you know what I mean? And possibly, yeah, have a conversation, or, be a man, and, yeah, like, admit that something is true. There could be, like, somebody, that wants to have a man-to-man conversation with somebody. Or, this is like, yeah, like a father, having a conversation, like, with their son. Or, like a uncle, having a conversation with their nephew, or whatever have you. The month of May could be significant. So somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. We got Death Magic at the bottom of the deck. So, somebody definitely, yeah, could have done some type of death magic out here. So if somebody, was, yeah, like, trying to do something to somebody, possibly, while somebody sleep, yeah, somebody, could have, yeah, like, been healing, while they're sleeping. Or something about, yeah, like, somebody healing in their sleep. Why is this twin flame card here? We got legal. So somebody, could have some type of legal situation out here. May the 30th could be significant. Somebody, there could be, yeah, like, some people that could be fighting over some type of legal issues out here. Somebody, could find out, that, like, something legally, like, belongs to them as well. So this could be, like, some type of property or something like that. That could be what some people could be fighting over. But there is, yeah, like some type of legal situation, you know, that is taking place. That could be, you know, what somebody, you know, could want to, you know, like put to rest, you know. Why does it sit down and have a conversation here? Yeah, we got a community. So something about, yeah, somebody's community. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could, you know, like want to, you know, like, yeah, like tell a lot of people the truth. Or yeah, like the truth, you know, could come out, you know. So this is like, yeah, like somebody going to court, you know, and yeah, like it's a lot of people in court. So of course, yeah, like a lot of people, you know, from somebody's community, you know, would, yeah, like you know, like hear some type of truth out here. But I feel like the, yeah, like there could be, you know, like a lot of people that could be involved in something. There could be a lot of people, you know, that, yeah, like they could have, you know, like been laid to rest, and it could have something to do with, yeah, like you know, like some type of death magic. Why is this mature man here? We got a main female, but it came out in the reverse. I don't know. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they want somebody gone out here. This is crazy. Or there's a lot of people, you know, that, yeah, they want somebody gone. Or it's something about, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like slept on somebody's intuition. Somebody, you know, like counted somebody out. And yeah, like whoever they counted out, it's kind of like, yeah, they should have, you know, like counted that person in. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, was singled out for something, and yeah, like they singled out the wrong person. Why is this legal situation here? Distant horizons. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could know that their future is over out here. Because this is what the distant horizons card gives me. There could be a lot of people, you know, in somebody's community, you know, that, yeah, like their future could be over. Wow. Somebody could be 36 years old or 30 years old. Somebody could be Aquarius or a Pisces, or Aquarius Pisces cusper out here. Somebody could be 52 years old or 25 years old. Why is this community here? Somebody could be 39 years old. Somebody could be born in 1993, 1963, 1952. Yeah, we got change. So there is a change that's about to take place. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like moving, you know, and this could be, you know, from, yeah, like out of a certain, you know, like community. So this could be, you know, like somebody, you know, could be moving, you know, from a bad neighborhood, or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like they could just, you know, like be moving, you know, to, yeah, another place, you know, to, yeah, like start all over. But there definitely, yeah, could have been people, you know, that, yeah, like they were doubting somebody's change. Somebody could be born in 1992. Somebody something about, yeah, somebody being legally married out here. Why is this main female in the reverse? The community. So yeah, there's a lot of people out here. Whoever this mature man is, they could be a part of somebody's community. But something about, yeah, like somebody being for the streets. So something about that is significant. We got great fortune. So there could be a whole community, you know what I mean, or a whole lot of people that could be about to watch somebody, you know, like receive You know, like some type of great fortune out here. It definitely, yeah. So there could be some great fortune, you know, that could legally belong to somebody. We got imprisonment. Somebody definitely, yeah, knows that their future is over. These legal issues that somebody has, yeah, it possibly, yeah, could get somebody locked up. Or people, yeah, we got courthouse. There could be some type of change, yeah, that could take place in the courthouse out here. Or there's a change, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's situation, so somebody's circumstances, you know, yeah, could be about to, you know, like, change, you know, so it's giving me, yeah, like the tables, you know, like turning, you know. So, like, if somebody's circumstances were bad, yeah, they're about to become good. And there's other people, you know, their circumstances were good, and yeah, like, they're about to be bad out here. And then we got bad health. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in bad health out here. There could be a whole lot of people that know, you know, that somebody, you know, has some type of bad health. Or, yeah, there's a whole lot of people in somebody's community, you know, that, yeah, are dealing with some type of bad health. So this is like, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, they could have tried to single somebody out, you know, for, yeah, like the death magic or, you know, for whatever is going on, you know, like in their communities, in their homes or whatever. And, yeah, like there's, yeah, like somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they know, you know, that, yeah, like whoever they try to single out, you know, wasn't, you know, the cause, you know, of, yeah, like what's going on. So, yeah, going back to the Ace of the Swords, yeah, the truth. But with this, the community card coming out multiple times, this is like, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team. So somebody's spiritual team, you know, could, yeah, like be protecting them from something, but at the same time, you know, like somebody's spiritual team, you know, yeah, like it's giving me, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team coming in like a wrecking ball. Or, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be considered as, yeah, like a spiritual wrecking ball out here. So, yeah, there were people that slept on somebody in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that they slept on somebody. But something is finished. Something is over. Yeah, something is done out here. Or somebody, yeah, they thought that somebody was finished. Somebody was done, you know, yeah. Somebody, you know, yeah. They're not coming back, you know, from whatever it is that, yeah, like somebody or some people, you know, were doing. But, yeah, like somebody's still standing. We got to make a decision. So somebody, you know, could have to make some type of decision. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody, you know, like having to tell somebody something out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be in the state of being sure out here. So somebody, you know, is sure about something, you know, sure about themselves, sure about, you know, yeah, their abilities, you know, their intuitive abilities, sure about their intuition. You know, this could be, yeah, sure about, you know, like where they want to go, sure about their future, sure about, you know, yeah. But there definitely, yeah, could have been somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could have been trying to get evidence on somebody. So, yeah, the evidence, you know, that that somebody or some people were trying to get on somebody, yeah, like it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, could have been trying to single somebody out. And, yeah, the evidence, you know, that, yeah, people were trying to get on somebody, yeah, it vindicates somebody, you know. So, yeah, something gets finished. It's over. It's done. We got a mother, so there's a mother involved. You could be a mother. Somebody's mother, you know, could be involved with something. I don't know. Somebody's mother, you know, could be being laid to rest, or somebody's baby mother. But, yeah, the whole community is concerned. So the whole community, you know, could be concerned about somebody. Or the whole community could be concerned about, yeah, like some type of decision, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have to make. The whole community could be concerned about, yeah, like somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, causing a big scene. I don't know. Be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to cause a big scene. But we got police report. So something about, yeah, a police report could be significant. Somebody definitely, yeah, is about to discover something. The whole community, you know, could be about to discover something. That could be why, you know, yeah, like they're concerned. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, if it comes down to somebody making a decision, I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, needs to look over some paperwork before, yeah, like they sign it. Because somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like trap somebody into, you know, like a situation. This is also, too, going back to, yeah, being legally married. But somebody definitely, yeah, they can't stand the heat, so they're trying to get out of the kitchen. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to fasten their seatbelt because, yeah, it's about to be a bumpy ride. But I feel like like somebody was so sure, you know, that, yeah, like, they could finish somebody, or, you know, they were so sure, you know, that, yeah, like something, you know, was, yeah, gonna, you know, like take place, or something was gonna, you know, like go in their favor. And yeah, there's an unexpected turn that's about to take place. Somebody definitely is about to learn a lesson out here. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be about to cause a big scene, but it could be because, yeah, they're about to discover something. It could have something to do with, yeah, like a police report. Something about a police report is very significant. We got the Scorpio, so you could be a Scorpio and have Scorpio in your chart, or there's a Scorpio involved. We got credit check. So somebody, you know, could have done some type of credit check on somebody, or going back to, yeah, trying to get evidence. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have tried to, you know, do some type of credit check, you know, getting some evidence. But something about, yeah, this legal. So whatever somebody was doing, I feel like yeah, like, it was illegal out here. Or, yeah, like somebody, you know, they thought that something was legal, you know, and, yeah, like they find out that it's illegal, and now, yeah, like they're praying for forgiveness and mercy. But somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to embrace their worth out here. Yeah, there definitely, yeah, is an investigation that definitely, yeah, could be taking place. Or there's an investigation, you know, that has already taken place, and, yeah, it's finished, it's over, it's done. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be in this nothing to lose energy. So somebody just needs to be aware. Or, yeah, now somebody feels like, you know, that, yeah, like they have nothing to lose, you know. Maybe somebody, you know, has lost everything. So it's kind of like, what else do I have to lose? Just be aware. Because somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to cause a big scene. But we got May. So, yeah, May is definitely significant out here. Yeah, heavy Scorpio energy. Something definitely, yeah, could happen, you know, like by Scorpio season. But somebody definitely, yeah, doesn't need to be swayed. So somebody, you know, could be trying to sway somebody. Somebody just doesn't need to be swayed. Somebody just doesn't need to be manipulated. But we have the unsupportive one. So there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they weren't supportive to somebody. Now they want to act like that they want to be supportive. Whoever this is, yeah, they could be strategizing, planning, and plotting. This is somebody, you know, that could want to sway somebody to believe that they're on the good side. This definitely, yeah, could be a clout chasing fraud out here. So be aware. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they have no credibility out here. So whatever, yeah, they were saying, yeah, they have no credibility. You know, so yeah, people singling somebody out, yeah, they can't prove, you know, that, yeah, like whatever they said was truth. Be aware of overthinking at this time. Yeah, and don't be manipulated to believe, you know, so like somebody's, you know, like, so somebody knows, you know, what their, you know, like somebody's intuition, you know, yeah, is alerting them to something, you know what I mean? And yeah, like somebody's trying to sway somebody, you know, to not believe, you know, what their intuition is telling them. Somebody, you know, could be like, oh, you're just overthinking. Nah, Yeah. Somebody, yeah, they already know the full story. Or there could be somebody, you know, they could be overthinking, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like telling somebody, you know, like the full story. So somebody, you know, could have told somebody a half truth, you know. We got a Libra. So you could be a Libra, or there's a Libra involved. There is a legal situation, for sure. But somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to get prepared for something special out here. Or be aware, you know, of, yeah, like somebody trying to manipulate somebody. So, for example, you know, like somebody, you know, reaching out, yeah, I want to take you out to a nice dinner, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. But, yeah, like, they're really, you know, like, yeah, strategizing, planning, and plotting on somebody. We got a Gemini, so you could be a Gemini, have Gemini in your chart, or there's a Gemini involved. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to ruin somebody's reputation out here. But whoever this is, they don't have no credibility. This could be somebody that somebody don't even know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to ruin somebody's reputation, you know, when it comes to, you know, like exposing some information about somebody to get attention. So whoever this is, yeah, they have bad intentions for somebody out here. Or they had bad intentions. Yep. Somebody definitely, yes, about to find out that, yeah, it's not love. So somebody, you know, could, yeah. So somebody, you know, could be thinking, you know, that, yeah, like something's love, but it's really not. You know, yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, they just want something from somebody. Or, yeah, like, you know, like whatever somebody has been doing, yeah. They're about to, yeah, a storm is brewing for whoever this is. Yep. Somebody, you know, they could have, you know, like listened to, yeah, people around them, you know. Instead of, you know, yeah, like looking at the evidence, or instead of, yeah, like sitting down and having a conversation with somebody. This is like somebody, you know, yeah, like jumping the gun. But we got divine timing. So, yeah, divine timing is definitely, yeah, at play. Yep. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive some karma out here. There could be, yeah, like some people, you know, that, yeah, they could be receiving karma right now. And, yeah, like people are trying to, you know, act like that they're not, you know, receiving karma. Yep. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could be receiving karma, yeah, because they, you know, could have, yeah, like brought, you know, like some type of fake offer, you know, or, yeah, yeah, they're fake, fraud, and phony. Or be aware of, yeah, like somebody trying to bring some type of, you know, like fake offer somebody's way. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be investing in positive change. There could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're not investing in positive change, but yeah, like they want to act like that they're on the good side. They want to act like that, yeah, like they're investing in positive change, but they're not. But yep, we got friends are talking. So yeah, there definitely, yeah, are people that are talking out here. Yep. There could be somebody, you know, that could be trying to, yeah, like demand somebody's attention. So I feel like yeah, like somebody just doesn't need to be swayed. Or somebody, you know, this could be somebody's ex. Or somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an X. By any means necessary, yeah. So somebody, you know, could be trying to demand somebody's attention by any means necessary. Yep. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, that they could have lost respect for somebody. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like they could have, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, they could have lost respect for somebody, you know, and it could be because of, yeah, like, you know, what their intuition, you know, has already alerted to them about whoever this is. But yeah, somebody is being told, yeah, to use caution out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out, you know, that they were left out of some type of decision making as well. Somebody, you know, could have anxiety out here. So somebody, you know, could be overthinking. They could have anxiety or something about, yeah, like, maybe, yeah, that's why somebody, you know, could be, you know, like going, you know, getting some type of help. Somebody maybe needs to get some help when it comes to, yeah, like their anxiety. But we got God, give me a sign. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like wanting God to, you know, like give them a sign. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody praying, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, waiting for God to give them a sign when it comes to, yeah, making some type of decision. Or somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to, yeah, wait on God before making some type of decision. Because I don't like this, yeah, fake offer. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Q. Yeah, somebody's a scam artist out here. Yep, and we got ancestors. So somebody's ancestors are definitely, yeah, possibly, yeah, trying to demand somebody's attention. So, but we got stealing. We got a thief. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be could have stole from somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be stealing somebody's work, somebody's ideas. But yeah, somebody's a thief out here. And they definitely, yeah, could be stealing from somebody, you know, that, yeah, has a heart of gold out here. So that's bad. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like could, you know, like could be, you know, like, yeah, looking for a sign, you know, from God as far as, you know, like which way do they need to go. But I feel like whoever this is, yeah, like they're not, you know, like receiving, you know, like, yeah, the sign that they want, or yeah, like they're not receiving the communication that they want. But it's because of, yeah, like their actions. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, receiving karma. And so, yeah, like karma is lessons. And so, yeah, the Most High God, you know, yeah, could be teaching, you know, like somebody or some people, you know, a lesson out here. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some bad news out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been expecting, you know, like to receive some bad news. Could be about, you know, somebody, you know, like a feminine energy. But something about, yeah, like somebody being in self-harm energy. So I don't know. So somebody, you know, could receive, yeah, some news about somebody. But yeah, somebody, you know, could receive some bad news, and it has something to do with, yeah, like some type of legal issues out here. So be aware of, yeah, a fake apology. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some bad news, you know, like while they're with their family. Or somebody, yeah, like somebody choosing, you know, like their family, you know, over, yeah, like somebody. But I feel like like whoever this somebody is, they have some type of responsibility with this person. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody choosing their family over, you know, like, yeah, helping, you know, like the mother or father, you know, like of their kids, you know, to take care of, you know, like the kids. We got memories. So somebody, you know, could be looking at photos out here. But this is also too, yeah, like evidence. Somebody, yeah, could be, you know, realizing, you know, like, yeah, like they, you know, like rejected somebody, or they didn't support somebody, going back to, yeah, the unsupportive one. Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be fed up. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have a lot going on out here. And there goes, yeah, the twin flames. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be on their twin flame journey. But yeah, the game is over. So whatever game, you know, that somebody or some people were playing, yeah, it's over. All the while, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, is living in the moment. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like listened, you know, like to their karmic friends. But it goes back to, yeah, friends are talking. People are talking, yeah. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could find out, you know, that they can't fully trust, yeah, some friends, some family, you know. Somebody, you know, could find out that, yeah, like their friends or their family, you know, were in secret competition with them. Somebody, yeah, was sleeping on somebody's intuition, you know. And they realize it now. Yeah, somebody, you know, could be happily single out here. Somebody, you know, could be doing them. You know, they could be dating. They could be, you know, stress-free or whatever have you. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be setting goals. You know, they could be career-focused out here. somebody definitely, yeah, could receive some news, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like is happy, you know, and yeah, like doing them. That could cause, you know, like somebody, yeah, to like lose their shit. We got GPS. So somebody could be trying to locate somebody. Somebody, you know, could have somebody's location out here. But it's something about, yeah, like something being illuminated. So this could be, yeah, like the truth. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could receive some type of bad news, you know. But yeah, somebody could also, yeah, receive some truth or realize, yeah, some truth. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, could be, you know, like setting the record straight out here. Yep, but be aware of, yeah, the fake apology. Or, yeah, like somebody, you know, they, you know, yeah, they know, you know, that somebody, you know, has told the truth, you know, but, yeah, like they singled somebody out, you know, they treated somebody wrong, you know, again, they chose, you know, other people over, you know, like, yeah, like their responsibilities. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to bring in some type of fake apology out here. This is somebody that possibly, yeah, does the same shit, you know, just different days out here. We got a thug. This could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could live a thug life. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like wanting to change their life. But I feel like whoever this is, yeah, they could still be involved, you know, with, yeah, like people, you know, that, you know, yeah, like it's not going to, yeah, like are not investing in positive change. So, yeah, like if you're still, you know, like around, you know, like people, you know, that, yeah, like are karmic, you know what I mean, are toxic, are negative, of course, you know, yeah, like they're not going to support you, you know, and yeah, like positive change out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to show their true colors out here. We got a love child. So somebody, you know, yeah, they could have a love child or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, could discover some truth and it has something to do with, yeah, like a child. But yep, some stuff definitely, yeah, could be falling apart for somebody. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could steal somebody's ideas. They could copy somebody's work. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like feeding off of somebody. So, yeah, feeding off of somebody's creativity. Feeding off of somebody's energy. We got secret accounts. So somebody, you know, could be hiding behind secret accounts out here. If somebody, you know, yeah, if somebody, you know, had secret accounts, you know, and they could have been, you know, like communicating with other people behind secret accounts, they possibly, yeah, could be, you know, like putting that to rest, you know. But yeah, like I feel like that, I feel like somebody definitely is about to find out the truth. There could be a whole lot of people that are about to find out some type of truth. Yep, but somebody definitely is being told to use caution out here. But we got the clout chasing fraud. So something about, yeah, a clout chasing fraud. I feel like the, yeah, like whoever this clout chasing fraud is, yeah, they've chased clout too far. And I feel like the, yeah, they definitely are about to receive some bad news. They're about to receive, yeah, some karma. This is like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they've been taking, you know, like losses left and right, you know, and yeah, like, but yeah, like it's going from bad to worse. Yep. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, somebody's not on their side. Somebody's a traitor out here. Or yeah, that's what somebody believed. So somebody, you know, could find out that, yeah, like somebody was really, you know, like on their side. But somebody literally could find out that, yeah, like their karmic friends, you know, some family members, yeah, they're not on their side. They're a traitor. Somebody could have told somebody that, yeah, and they slept on, you know, somebody when somebody told them that, yeah. Because Angel Ariel definitely, yeah, brings wisdom to somebody's doorstep. So somebody, yeah, somebody knows what they know. So I don't know, something about, yeah, this traitor, you know. So yeah, Judas energy. So something about, yeah, somebody being in, yeah, like self delete energy. Somebody knows that they betrayed somebody. Somebody knows that they, yes, stabbed somebody in the back. This could be somebody, you know, that could, yeah, be quick to point out somebody's flaws out here. But yeah, whoever this person is, they haven't dealt with their own flaws. Yep. Somebody definitely is being told, yeah, to not underestimate their own abilities. Somebody is being told, yeah, to trust their intuition. If somebody, you know, was, yeah, waiting, you know, for a sign from God, yeah, somebody's prayers have been answered out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like, to release somebody. Somebody needs to release somebody completely out here. We have avoiding DF. So somebody, you know, could be avoiding a divine feminine out here. This could be somebody, you know, that thought that a divine feminine, you know, was, yeah, like a traitor. And they could be realizing that, yeah, like, a divine feminine wasn't a traitor. Actually, yeah, they could have prayed for, you know, a divine feminine. And so, yeah, God, you know, answered the prayer. And now, yeah, like, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But yeah, somebody's lone wolf days are over out here. So, you know, if somebody, you know, was avoiding, you know, a divine feminine, this is like, yeah, twin flame. So yeah, there's a twin flame. They could have been avoiding their twin flame. Yeah, well, guess what? Their twin flames, lone wolf days are over. But be aware of, yeah, a fake offer out here. Yep. We got exposure of many people. So there could be many people that definitely, yeah, could be exposed out here. But something about, yeah, many people being exposed to something that definitely, yeah, could cause some type of bad health out here. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have tried to spread lies about somebody, you know, like to get the heat off of them. So we got PSA. So we got public service announcement. So there could be some type of public service announcement that somebody can make. Or yeah, like a lot of people, you know, could, yeah, finally, you know, like get the full story of something. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, there's somebody or some people that, you know, could be trying to seem unaffected. But it goes back to, yeah, the karma. There could be, you know, people that could be trying to seem unaffected by some type of bad health as well. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have faced rejection, you know what I mean, and chose an alternate path. So there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they don't like the fact, you know, that, yeah, somebody chose an alternate path out here. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could be learning to live again, you know, like after some type of loss. But be aware, because, yeah, there is somebody, you know, that thinks that, yeah, your door is a revolving door. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, lacks respect and remorse. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, is under judgment for judging you. So this is somebody that, yeah, quick to point out, you know, your flaws, but yeah, they haven't dealt with their own flaws. So something definitely, yeah, could take place within the next 45 days. There could be, you know, like some type of PSA, you know, public service announcement, you know, within the next 45 days. Somebody's lone wolf days could be over within the next 45 days. Somebody's prayers, you know, could be answered, you know, within the next 45 days. But yep, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, they lie about your life because they don't have one. But yep, somebody definitely, yeah, could have exposed some type of document. So there, within the next 45 days, yeah, there could be some documents that could be exposed, you know. And so, yeah, a lot of people, you know, could see, you know, these documents. But something about, yeah, somebody's prayers been answered. So something about, yeah, these documents. But yeah, there are many spiritual laws that have been broken. So yeah, it's time for somebody or some people to pay up out here. There could be some type of special arrangement that could be being made. This could have something to do, you know, with public service announcement. But there goes that disease, that injury, or that poison. So some type of documents could be exposed, and it definitely could have something to do with, you know, like somebody having some type of disease. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to poison somebody. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody in somebody's energy, you know, that has some type of disease, and yeah, somebody needs to release them completely. Or this is, yeah, like somebody that spread lies to get the heat off of them. You know what I mean? The person that could be avoiding somebody, and somebody definitely, yeah, needs to release them completely. Yeah, this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, could have been spiritually attacking somebody. So yeah, whoever this is, they're trying to seem unaffected when it comes to, yeah, the karma, but also, yeah, when it comes to, yeah, these spiritual attacks. These spiritual attacks definitely, yeah, could have been meant to, you know, like injure somebody or cause some type of injury. Or yeah, somebody was spiritually attacking somebody, so they were trying to attach some type of disease to somebody. Somebody, you know, could have been, yeah, like trying to, you know, like do some type of spell, you know, to, yeah, like poison somebody's food or some type of, or somebody's drinks. But we got spiritual awakening. So somebody, you know, could be, yeah, going through some type of spiritual awakening out here. Somebody, you know, literally, yeah, could have helped somebody to spiritually awaken. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their energy is authentic and courageous out here. You could be seeing the angel number 777. But going back to, yeah, lies about your life because they don't have one. So somebody, you know, could have lied and said, yeah, like single, you know, like a divine feminine or a divine masculine out, saying that, yeah, like they were spiritually attacking them. But yeah, the need for approval has somebody in a financial bind out here, whoever this trader is, whoever this con artist is. Yep, whoever this is, yeah, they're stuck in the mud. And yeah, they're under judgment and they're scared. They could be scared because, yeah, like they know, you know, that somebody's intuition is on. You know what I mean? They could be scared of somebody's intuition. So they know, you know, that, yeah, like somebody's intuition definitely, yeah, could pick up on, you know, like, yeah, like, and possibly, yeah, expose, you know, like many people. Or something about, yeah, like somebody already, you know, like, yeah, speaking some type of truth, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be, you know, like, somebody, you know, could be speaking some type of truth, picking up on some type of energy. And yeah, like somebody, you know, possibly doesn't even know the people, you know, that they're picking up the energy on, you know. We got a water sign. So yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could have spread lies to get the heat off of them. Or whoever this is, they could be stuck in the mud. They could be the one, you know, that, yeah, could be avoiding, you know, like a divine feminine. They definitely, yeah, could be a con artist. They definitely, yeah, could be under judgment and scared. Whoever this is, they could try to, you know, yeah, like do some type of public service announcement. They're trying to seem unaffected by some karma and by some spiritual attacks. Yep. Whoever this is, yeah, they don't see their wrongdoings. Yeah, they're stuck in the matrix. So, wow. So for somebody, yeah, whoever this person is, they could try to, you know, like join forces with somebody. So I feel like somebody needs to be aware. Or yeah, there's a traitor, you know, that, yeah, they want to, you know, like they're not on somebody's side, but they want to join forces with somebody, you know, like to go against somebody. But we got fraudulent medical documents. So something about, yeah, somebody having some type of fraudulent medical documents out here. Be aware of, yeah, like some type of fake offer. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive, you know, like some type of disease, and it has something to do with, yeah, like having some type of group SCX. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is hiding a disease from people. Wow. Whoever this is, yeah, they could be in a very dark place at this time. Somebody, you know, could have a white collar job, or somebody could be a white collar worker. Somebody could work with papers. So going back to, yeah, the fraudulent medical documents, the exposed medical documents. Whoever this is, they possibly, yeah, don't take rejection well out here. But we got a plan in the works. So there is a plan in the works. This could have something to do with a public service announcement. But yeah, somebody's spiritual team, could have a plan in the works. Yeah, because somebody appreciates the small victory. So yeah, somebody needs to get ready for, a big one. So something definitely, could take place within the next 45 days. But there definitely, could be somebody, that, they could feel like all hope is lost. Because whoever this is, they were steered in the wrong direction. Yep. Somebody definitely, is grateful for the small things. So yeah, somebody's being blessed with something big out here. And whoever this is, that spread lies to get the heat off of them, they were just playing mind games. But be aware of, like somebody, having a plan in the works to, like play some type of mind games with somebody. But I feel like that's the reason why, somebody, is in the position that they're in. By playing mind games, Whoever this is, they're surrounded by a lot of negative influences out here. Yep, this is somebody that possibly, they could be worried about other people's opinions. So that could be why, they, spread lies to get the heat off of them. That could be why, they did what they did. Yep, but there could be a lot of gossip. A lot of negative talk, that could be going on. This could have been going on for the last 2 years or something about, somebody, has been playing mind games for 2 years. Somebody, could have a 2-year-old. But somebody's agreeing with envy out here. You could be seeing the angel number 888. Somebody's first, middle, last name to start with a D. Wow, we got jail, no bail. So somebody possibly, could get locked up. Or somebody, they could have a plan in the works to, like get somebody locked up. Be aware of, like somebody trying to use, like some type of emotional blackmail. Yeah, for somebody definitely, could have tried to get somebody, like wrongly convicted of a crime. Or that's, a plan that somebody has in the works. So somebody just needs to be aware. But I feel like like something is over, it's done. Yeah, so somebody, could have already been wrongly convicted of a crime. And like, there's no evidence. Or like, somebody, is being vindicated. Yep. Yep, but somebody, the trash definitely, will be taken out for somebody. Somebody definitely, could have been persecuted for, the truth. So be aware, because somebody definitely, could be trying to bring some type of business proposition, to somebody. Somebody could be deeply, connected to nature. Be aware, because there is somebody that pretends to love and care only to get what they want and they need and need. Whoever this is, they're fake. This is somebody that has a weak character. They have no moral compass out here. Or whoever this is, they're finding out about, some people. So this could be somebody's twin flame finding out about, people, that they, could have been told, that were traitors, that were not on their sides. But somebody definitely, is self-aware and humble out here. We got the waxing crescent moon phase. So there's a change that's about to take place. And then we have a greedy family. So there's a greedy family involved. Somebody, could have been worried about, their greedy family's opinions. Somebody could be realizing that, like their family is greedy. They pretend to love and care to only get what they need and want. But we got mental health facility. So somebody definitely, could go to the mental health facility out here. Or there were people, that were trying to get somebody locked up. There were people that were trying to, like get somebody, like to go to a mental health facility, But there are some, life-changing, unfortunate events that definitely, are taking place, within somebody's family, within somebody's life, possibly, around people around them. But there is somebody that definitely, could be overthinking their approach. This is somebody that, like somebody possibly hasn't seen, in 2 years or something about, 2 years. But be aware, because somebody, could be trying to, like gaslight. And gaslighting is a mind game. Whoever this is, they operate in little boy energy. So, you need to know that, it's you, not them. So somebody, could be trying to, somebody, could have gaslit somebody to believe that, like it's you, it's your problem, you're the problem or whatever have you. And it's not you, it's them. Somebody definitely, needs to, work on themselves. Somebody's mental health is deteriorating out here. So somebody definitely, could end up in a mental health facility. But whoever this is, they could have threw the rock and now, they're trying to hide their hand. Or this is somebody that, try to get somebody locked up. They try to get somebody, to go to, a mental health facility. Somebody could also find out that, like something was meant to be. But it's after they threw the rock. And now they're trying to hide their hand. So, somebody definitely, needs to think before they speak. Because, it could backfire out here. Or somebody, realizes that they should have, thought before they spoke. But we got a financial settlement. So somebody definitely, could receive some type of financial settlement out here. So that could be a part of, like some type of blessing. Because somebody's prioritizing purpose over wealth out here. And there are many people that definitely, are doubting somebody. So somebody definitely needs to know that, help is on the way. So, somebody's spiritual team. But there definitely, could be people, that, like they said that they had somebody's back until somebody needed help. And, there's nobody to help somebody. So that could be the person that could be trying to, overthinking their approach or overthinking, like trying to communicate with somebody. But, they got themselves in it and they got to get themselves out. It's always the ones that's closest to you. Whoever this is, they play two sides. Traitor. And there were many spiritual laws that have been broken. So it's time to pay up. So there could be like some type of special arrangement that definitely could be being made, and it has something to do with like somebody being paid, or people having to pay up. But there is somebody that definitely is scared, because they know that somebody will receive this information. And whoever this is, they set off the spiritual alarm, which means, they broke spiritual law. Whoever this is, they could be involved in corruption and extortion. But there definitely, could be many people that could be facing a hardship. But, it could be due to one person. But I feel like that, they singled out the wrong person. There is somebody or some people that definitely want somebody to be confused about life. But that ain't gonna happen. So somebody definitely could be about to surprise themselves out here. Somebody definitely twisted the truth to gain financially, and it backfired. And somebody has already paid their karmic debt out here. So so there could be somebody or some people that were trying to transfer, like their karmic debt, onto somebody. But or that's what whoever this is trying to do, or they're trying to, unload all their baggage, all their problems on somebody. Nope. But a door has closed, but there's another one that definitely is opening for somebody. Whoever this is, these could be people that could have been trying to use somebody's secrets against them. But whoever this is, they're green with envy. We got a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces, heavy Scorpio. Blaming others for their circumstances. It's not you, it's them. And whoever these people are, you broke the mold, and they said that you wouldn't make it. You're very highly intuitive out here. And black magic definitely has made some people sick out here. We got 3 to 5 years. So something could take place within the next 3 to 5 years, or something about like somebody could be facing 3 to 5 years. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could be getting karma, you know, within the next 3 to 5 years, or yeah, karma, you know, for the next 5 years. Somebody, you know, could have been twisting the truth to gain financially, you know, for 3 to 5 years. Or something about, yeah, jail, no bail. So yeah, somebody could be facing 3 to 5 years. But somebody definitely, yeah, has issues with codependency out here. Yep, somebody definitely, yeah, could have a bad reputation out here. Or yeah, that's what somebody, you know, was spreading, you know, lies about somebody to get the heat off of them. But we got spiritual connection, so somebody, you know, could have a spiritual connection with somebody in this situation. Or yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're gonna try to use, well, we have a spiritual connection, you know what I mean, to you know, like, yeah, gaslight somebody. But life is full of surprises, and so yeah, somebody's being told to get ready, get ready, get ready. Yep, and somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like, they have an ally on their team. So whoever this is, you know, they could have listened, you know, when somebody told them, you know, like, yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine was a traitor. Yeah, they could be realizing that, yeah, like, a divine feminine, divine masculine was actually, yeah, an ally on their team. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be surprised, you know, to find out, you know, that they have an ally on their team. Yep, but yep, there is somebody that's in a very dark place. They definitely, yeah, are surrounded by dark spirits. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like, get somebody shadow banned out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could, yeah, get locked up. We got jail, no bail. So somebody definitely, yeah, could get locked up. And yeah, you need to know that, yeah, the last laugh belongs to you. Somebody could get locked up, you know, like in another city, state, or a country. Or there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could be moving, you know, like, to a new city, state, or country. But there were people that, yeah, were secretly united in a plot to go against somebody. And whoever these people are, yeah, they can't stop investigating somebody. But yeah, it's finished. It's over. It's done. Yep. You could be seeing the angel number 410. But yeah, this is all about love, new beginnings, positive changes that are on their way after, yeah, a season of hardship. Yep, but you got to go through it to get to it. So I feel like that, yeah, like, somebody just needs to know that, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, has compulsive, repetitive behaviors out here. So somebody, you know, keeps doing the same things over and over and over, getting the same results. That's why somebody's mental health is deterring, on top of, yeah, the black magic that made them sick. Yeah, so there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, could be bringing some type of deal to the table. But be aware. Be aware. There's a much needed wake-up call, you know, that somebody, you know, could, yeah, be about to go through. But something about, yeah, like, somebody, you know, receiving, you know, like, a physical wake-up call. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A or a D. Something about, yeah, the district attorney. Yep, but somebody definitely, yeah, could be free at last. This could be from a relationship. This could be from a job. This could be, yeah, from a family. This could be from, you know, like, an institution. We got E. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an E. Something about, yeah, the DEA. Somebody, yeah, could know the right people, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, that could be, you know, like, yeah, the ally, you know, on somebody's team. But there definitely is somebody that looks at somebody as competition, but yeah, like, they're not in somebody's league out here. Whoever this is, yeah, they're on an emotional roller coaster. So somebody's being told, yeah, to continue to embrace their creativity. Because whoever these people are, yeah, they're going through drastic times because, yeah, they took drastic measures against somebody. And there definitely, yeah, could be an offer of love, you know, that could be coming somebody's way, going back to, yeah, somebody's lone wolf days are over. And it definitely, yeah, is protected, you know, by, yeah, their ancestors. We got an overbearing mother, so there's an overbearing mother involved. Somebody, you know, could have some type of unresolved financial issues, you know. That could be how somebody gets locked up. We got a binding spell. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to do some type of binding spell. Yeah, somebody, yeah, is protected, you know, by their ancestors. Or just be aware of, yeah, not protecting yourself, you know, from, yeah, whatever, you know, these people are doing. Yep, we got a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. So, but be aware of the devil in a new dress or suit that wants you to be lonely, scared, and unhappy. Whoever this is, they could be going through through a major health crisis. So yeah, they could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, cause somebody, you know, to go through some type of major health crisis, or yeah, it's about to be exposed. But yeah, this person definitely, yeah, could be desperate for help. This person possibly, yeah, could know where somebody lives. So be aware. Yep, but the mastermind is definitely, yeah, about to be exposed. But yeah, something about, yeah, somebody's mental health condition out here. We got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal payments. So something about that is significant. Yep, we got a deceitful brother. So there's a deceitful brother that's involved. Yep, but there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they lack respect and remorse. So that's why they're receiving karma. And they have karmic debt to pay. Somebody's deceitful brother, you know, could, yeah, be going through some type of major health crisis. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that, you know, could want to ask somebody, can we work this out? Can we heal from this? Yeah, we got a Pisces. Yep. But yep, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they have spiritual protection out here. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, has been telling somebody's business to everybody, you know, that, yeah, will want to hear. Somebody, you know, could have been telling somebody's business to, yeah, like their deceitful brother. We got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart. There could be some type of unexpected death that, yeah, could take place. So somebody, you know, could be deciding, yeah, to make the right decision out here. Somebody's family definitely, yeah, could have manipulated somebody, you know, to, yeah, like betray somebody. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there is some respect that's about to be put on somebody's name. And yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they ain't running nothing but their mouth. So something about, yeah, like somebody trying to control somebody, or yeah, people, you know, trying to, yeah, going back to spreading lies to get the heat off of them. This is also too, yeah, like people, you know, walking around, you know, like, yeah, they're spiritually protected, but yeah, like the stuff that they, you know, do in their life, yeah, could, you know, make their, you know, ancestors feel shameful. So yeah, like somebody's ancestors, you know, yeah, they could abandon them. So somebody don't have no, yeah, spiritual protection out here. And they're trying to seem unaffected. Because, yeah, all this stuff is going on. So, or yeah, within the next 45 days, yeah, this is going to take place. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.